Hey y'all, it is us again. We're gonna come with some random reactions because today we want to do some random reactions. Okay, so today we got the. No, I'm not even gonna tell you what they are. We're just gonna play them. So hey, I'm Diamond So Sexy, and this is
Score.
and that's.
On
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And we do more than reactions, but today it's a reaction. So let's get into it.
Simon, out of that. Oh, and baby, if this could not get any worse, the streets are saying that Simon is out and about, looking sad, looking miserable, looking depressed. Baby, is he living in his car? We're going to get to the bottom of this because, baby, the blog, listen, is Simon still living at home? The streets are saying that it may not be so. Y'all, let's get into this. He been crying on the shoulders of many, many, many women. And you know when he like cries on the shoulders of women, baby, Simon, right? Simon always starts talking. Let's not forget how much Jessica White knew about Portia and Simon's situation. Y'all, let's get into what the streets are saying. Let's go. Y'all, Portia has kicked Simon out of his own home. Now, it is unclear whether she asked for a restraining order or not because Fulton County sites are down because they got hacked. I know Atlanta is not a real place, but baby, the court told Simon to leave. Now, here's the thing. Portia's people are like, yeah, let's go, right? First of all, that house is 100% in Simon's name. When he sells that house, Portia's going to have to go. That judge is just letting her stay there temporarily, just like Portia's lifestyle was temporarily. But y'all, can we just talk for a moment? I've had my ear to the Atlanta streets, and I want to tell y'all what I've been hearing. Now, baby, this is belief based upon belief and information, based upon blog posts, articles, their Instagram feed, and baby, what the streets are saying. Nothing has been independently verified nor disputed in a court of law. Now, you know that Simon, first of all, I'll tell y'all something. Before we get into that, can I just say something? I saw what y'all was inboxing me at. Simon showed up at the car dealership talking about something. I'm in it getting a electric Rolls Royce. Boy, you owe NetJet about $1 million plus their attorney's fees if the judge rules in their favor. And baby, it don't look like you have a defense. Your whole life is a sham. I want to know what person, when you listen to that video on Instagram, people are just like, Simon, hey, what are you doing here? Trying to get a salesperson to work with Simon. Baby, the gig is over. Everybody knows what you're into. And that's cool. Everybody knows what you're into. But the fact that you owe buku people money, and y'all, I'm going live either later on tonight or tomorrow to drop some receipts. Though Simon owed money all over the country. He even owed tax debt. And you out there buying new cars to my, should I get it? Should I get it? And people are like, yes, Simon, let them know you're unbothered. To which I say, yes, Simon, get the car. Listen, at this point, we'd love to see. We'd love to see Simon's antics. Simon, cop that car, get that house, trick on those girls, do what you need to, get a new wife. Because just like you got Portia Williams, baby, you can get another one. And at the end of the day, Portia had a little name on her, right? But baby, get that new woman because you know what, Simon? I want to be kept entertained. Let's not forget that even though Bravo said that they are not filming for Portia's show, even though Bravo's not filming right now, I know they always drop the ball, right? Even though they're not filming right now, they want to get Simon involved. Baby, does Fallon have something? But something tells me they are going to give Portia the victim edit. Forget about Portia. Because at the end of the day, little did we know, Simon, I don't fear God, Gabodia. Mister, you can't take it you can't take it with you when you go. So if I can't have it when I'm dead, why should I have it now? Simon literally wants to enjoy the fruits of everybody else's labor. So, baby, sell him that car, lease him that car, drive around Atlanta, keep tricking. Baby, we gonna love to see it. And while you at it, why don't you start spilling on your ex-wife? But Portia already sent the shot out there because that baby, I love to see it. You don't think I want Simon to lose? No, I don't. I want him to keep winning in his mind for as long as possible because, baby, Simon is pure comedy. He is pure comedy. And it's even funnier to see the people that run after him praising their king. Baby, that's one thing that the internet proved. Everybody can get a fan base. Simon, go ahead and live your life. And Portia, baby, let's turn into Portia because Portia got Simon playing guilty. But you realize that Simon actually wiped his Instagram feed of Portia and only loved pics of PJ. Do you know why that is? Well, one, he's probably sending shots at Fallon, talking about, I knew your boys for 7 years, and I was able to cut ties like that. PJ, who I've known for 2 years, that's my baby. You got pictures of PJ on your Instagram. What about your actual daughter whose mom is living out of Airbnbs because she can't get a down payment together to get a permanent house? What about that? What about that? But you know what? Let's Simon, listen, a scam's always going to scam. But baby, let's talk about the emotional scammer. If you guys don't know, the streets are saying that Simon might have been, well, we can't even speak on that. They're saying that Simon was in Dubai with this woman who used to be a friend of Fallon. She even posted on Instagram talking about it's my turn now, posting looking like she's Fallon. Her and Fallon fell out because allegedly she tried to snake Fallon and was, meeting up with Simon out behind Fallon's back. Again, she was in Dubai. The timeline matches up, but until we get actual proof, I don't want to say the young woman's name. However, this has been going on. But baby, when I put my streets to Atlanta, right? That's when we found out that Portia is said to be talking to at least 2 different people casually in Atlanta. Apparently, again, we don't know if there was cheating, neglect, or whatever, because at the end of the day, Portia wanted Fallon's life. She got Fallon's life because at the end of the day, Simon is a cheater. He's cheated on everybody. When he leaves one woman, he has another one going on. And when he don't leave them, wasn't Portia talking about Fallon just didn't understand him when that one girl, Jessica White, came out and said that Simon was tricking on her while him and Fallon were together. Y'all, listen. Things are going down. They're saying, right? They're saying that Portia's seen at least 2 other people. They're saying that first of all, they're saying a couple of things. Questions we have to ask. How would Portia leaving Simon save her assets? The street said, I thought that if you're married, then you don't have to testify against him. So if you leave him hanging, then you really didn't care to begin with.
Step into Wix Studio, the web platform for agencies and enterprises. Where creative...
She's left him hanging, child to enforce their assets, kicked him out of the house. But baby, that's only till the divorce is final. That Portia's name is not on that house. She has no equity in that house. Once the divorce is final, and it will be final in 9 months, 3 to 6 months, or 3 to 3 months. I think it's 90 days is the closest it can happen, if I'm not mistaken. Portia has to move back in to her old house that she let her mama stay in, which makes me think Portia knew that Simon's money was a little funny. Or maybe she was just being smart because after Cordell kicked her out, I'm sure Portia's like, don't ever leave your houses, right? But the source says, think about it. It's not love wins and be at peace when you knew you were leaving him. Let's be real. She knew the money wasn't there, and sometimes he has it, sometimes he doesn't. Portia was going to marry Simon regardless because she still wanted the look of it all and wanted to be able to squeeze what she could. But he never paid her that $5 million in the prenup. So she knew she still had to get married for the fantasy of it. And she still knew he had a little bit of money to play with. But she's playing this game how chicks in their 20s would do it. And it's just sad. It's just sad. They said, first of all, Portia's gone back to Portia Williams, right? She's also taken out New York Times bestseller and just put national bestseller. You know how she bought her way into the seller list. They said how The divorce isn't final, and she needs to take her post down if she wants to be Portia Williams again. What the jet scams happened while they were secretly dating. It looks like he moved his businesses from Miami to Ohio to Texas. His Miami days must have been when he was with Fallon and overstayed his welcome. Fallon said the jet was rented. She wasn't into flying private, but that's what he wanted. But Portia was creeping for a year and thought it was his whole life, his whole jet, his whole everything for a whole year. So Fallon left and started telling the business. Listen, people are saying that Portia is furious because Simon sucked her last little money dry. They're saying that they hope she has the house her mama's in and didn't sign it over to him. Portia was on the hook for almost $400K, then $200K with that babysitting stuff. Oh, but it's not over. It's not over. Okay. Remember when they were always posting stuff out of order? I did a video, I think when Portia was out of town and he was at a bar with those two chicks. And the next day he posted in Costa Rica with his kids. That was Republic. I have some juice on Republic, right? He's actually, because Simon is so happy, he's suing Republic, but I'll give y'all, we're going to do those court papers later, right? Anyway, it doesn't seem like Simon lets anyone know when he's going to court or suing anyone. It sounds like Simon has too many money cases for them not to trap him in taxes and or money laundering. Now, I do want to say one thing. The feds investigate. Time will tell. They don't move in quickly. The same way we saw Jen Shaw, the same way we saw this, we should know that if the feds are on him and for deportation, expect to hear something in a year or two. But baby, didn't I say the scam will come crashing down in a year or two? Didn't I say the marriage will be over in a year or two? Y'all laughed a year or two. Baby, just be patient. Time always tells. Time always tells. Anyway, y'all, let's get into this, right? Where is it? Okay. Now, some people think that Portia doing the house playing victim, they're saying they think that part is all for the show. She wants the world to know how much money she spent and how much she was taking advantage of it, to which I agree. Fine, that is a storyline, Portia. But why do y'all think that Portia want her storyline to be, I was a big, big dummy and this man sucked me dry, right? People said she better hope and pray she got $3 million, right? And not that $5 million she wanted, okay? People said, well, get us a prenup when Simon don't even got his money on U.S. shores. How are you going to enforce that? I knew it. Simon knew it. Everybody knew it. Okay. These court documents are also going to show how much her monthly allowance was, which will go against Simon because you need to show where that money was coming from. So let me get this straight. Portia was in love, and now she wants to completely destroy him publicly because all of this will come out when the feds come for him. That's not love. That's let me come to Dubai one more time and see if I could meet a new sponsor there. That's when Portia was flying out to Dubai, right? Baby, listen. People said that Portia did it because she wanted to copy everything Shamea did. Shamea had her Dory, right? So Portia wanted one as well. Portia's family doesn't have anything to offer him in exchange, the dowry. Portia's family doesn't have anything to offer him in exchange. Baby, listen, somebody said that Portia should just go live with Diddy, but all jokes aside, speaking of Portia wanting Shamea's life, there's rumors now that people that are very close to Portia that have a platform are trying to say that we should look into Gerald's, Shamea's husband's finances, to which I say for what? First of all, what is Shamea going to learn that Portia hates her guts? But second of all, it's just my opinion. But also, why would we look into Shamea's husband's finances? Shamea's husband never proposed to be a millionaire or a billionaire. He doesn't front. He doesn't get loud. He never led with his finances. He don't be having Instagram wars. He literally, and Shamea is a friend of the show. He privately lives his life. If we looked into his finances and found out that man is broke, what difference would it make? First of all, it don't look like he is. I haven't heard anything. He seems to be on the up and up. But let's just say we looked into his finances and we found out that everything they have is rented. Okay, when did Shamea say it wasn't? You see what I'm saying? You have to lie for people to expose you. You have to tell falsehoods and tall tales for people to expose you. Shamia never did that mess. So why again would we look into anything that he's doing? Even though he has friends, he has business associates, he has family. Everybody knows that he is on the up and up. So again, what the F is going on? Listen, again, Simon, listen, here's where we are. Simon ain't in the house anymore. Love wins. The courts made him leave for now. Okay. People are saying that Portia believes that Simon has more money than her, but she doesn't know where it is. I say that Simon don't got stable money. And what does it do that you married a 6-year-old man that you think has more money than you? Because Portia, the way she acted, she always acted, shout out to Erica Nero, like the rent is due. Listen,
It is.
let me tell y'all something. Simon, go ahead and live your life. Buy that car. Give us some comedy. I will be the villain in Simon's story because, baby, he is the clown in mine, right? Let him go get him a section. Go out this weekend. Get those people. Get those young girls. Do everything you need to do. Do everything you need to do. Listen, Simon messed up when he wanted to be with Portia. Why her? Because everyone has been with her. You know what? We're going to say this for a different thing. But y'all, listen, the Atlanta streets are talking. They saying a lot. Let me know if you want me to do a follow-up. What am I saying? Y'all know I'm going to do a follow-up. All right, y'all. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
This is our future, Ma. GoDaddy Aero creates a logo, website, even social posts in minutes. How?
Well, shit. How y'all feel about that one? That's what I said. I thought it was gonna be just about that one thing, and that sounds like there's some whole other shit. I'm like, oh shit, there's a lot going on here. It ain't just that one thing. But clearly, I'm trying to find what we're gonna do next because keep it going.
Hey, what's up, my little title towels? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Meek Mills, oh, things are getting worse and worse and worse. Let me tell y'all something. The internet has pulled up receipts about how Meek, I don't know if he is, and we don't know everything in that lawsuit is alleged. Somebody literally give Meek a link to the Shade Room, Neighborhood Talk, or Hollywood Unlocked because they got that bad boy up there. He's talking about he don't have a link to the lawsuit. Somebody is alleging that Twitter is alleging, TikTok is alleging, the internet is alleging that Meek is a plaything to the billionaire class. And it's not just Diddy, it's Robert Kraft, baby. We're going to pull up some receipts. But first, we have to get into the fact that Meek Mills, again, we don't know if this is because he said he's a victim. It's AI generated. They are saying that Meek Mills follows a gay black blank P account on Twitter. Now, Meek Mills is dumb, but I don't think that he would be that dumb. I mean, honestly, Meek Mills would make some really, really good music. I don't believe anybody would be that dumb. However, just to do a follow-up, I did a video about all of Meek Mill's tweets, baby. He is still tweeting.
Okay, wait. I just don't want to say one thing. One thing I want to say is, y'all do know that people be changing their names on their pages and be changing the content. So you might have been following the page that was something totally different than it's been sold, or the person just wanted to change their page, and that's what it came out. I don't know, but I'm just saying that could be a possibility.
Before you read this, I have to let you know what Meek Mill says and what he feels. And he 100% said,
And I quote, y'all see these rappers with gay styles, they want that look. Leave that to them. I come from the gangster-ish surviving in the jungle. He goes on to say, when I got a girl around me, I'm effing her twice a day. Lol. Ask some of your favorites. P don't control me, but it's like a high. One love to the gay people, but that juicy P, do it for me. I done ran red lights to get that feeling. Y'all weird on here like devils.
Okay.
Listen, he said, eliminate anything toxic to the Black culture immediately. Baby, that would be your bestie Diddy, if everything can be believed. He said, every Black blog site. Funny how he didn't say blog site, but he said Black blog site. Every Black blog site enhanced that post to make me seem gay. I change laws for our people. I donate millions. They are designed to destroy the image of Black leaders. It can't work with me though. Y'all gotta really blank me and I still will get bigger after death. This guy, listen, let's hear what the streets are saying. Again, I don't think he'd be dumb enough to follow a Twitter page on that account, not even by accident. I do probably believe that's fake. But what's in the lawsuit? Why you on Twitter? Why don't you get up, get Robert Kraft and Diddy, your billionaire friends, and baby, file a defamation suit against Little Rod. Why are you doing all this? Literally, why are you on Twitter? Go at it. Go at it. Because baby, Little Rod stood on business and he's standing on court while everybody else is just talking on social media. Anyway, y'all, let's see what the streets are saying. Mika's wild for that one. If you got a girl around me, I'm effing her twice a day. I done ran real lights for that feeling. Y'all, let's get into this. All right, let's go. Okay, firstly, the internet had one question for Meek Mills this afternoon.
Are you gay?
How you gonna ask me a question like that?
How do you marry a woman and then turn around and let a man bend you over?
I'm Latifah Simon. I've spent my life making sure people in power cannot ignore us.
Yeah, that's how
Ain't nobody bending me over.
Oh, so you doing the bending?
Meek Mill and P. Diddy matching outfits picture goes viral after Meek Mill comes up in this lawsuit, right? You got this lawsuit where this dude is suing P. Diddy and people been going through it. He brought, I believe, a Young Miami name came up in it, like about her cousin, doing some things. And then the dude also stated that P. Diddy was bragging about getting with somebody who is a Philadelphia rapper who used to date Nicki Minaj. Goddamn, Meek. No, Meek, no. Boy's getting hot up in that kitchen now. It's getting hot up in that kitchen. So now all of a sudden, this pic done came out. They got the matching shirt on and all that. Boy, ain't looking good out here. Ain't looking good out here for Diddy and them. Ain't looking good. And this is just the beginning. You let them tell it. It's just the beginning.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Bro, I know I'm not tripping, bro. But what in the gangster list was him and Diddy on? Bro, I'm not even about to repeat what he said in that pool, bro. But this right here is the most surprising stuff for 2024. They even got matching clothes on here, bro. Meek Mill, one of my favorite hours, but I did not expect this. Don't let me find out Diddy out here taking everybody down. Diddy out here got one of the baddest women in the game. He out here doing this and this.
Now, him, her, bodies.
Gay, isn't he? Yep. And I was his biggest fan. That make me gay, don't it? Yep. I know it's wrong, but I really want my own room.
Somebody said this is Meek Mill leaving Diddy's house. Y'all, this internet is so unserious, but I love it.
If you a Meek Mill fan, bro, don't go on Twitter today, bro. It's bad, bro.
My man's is following gay accounts. He liking what sus tweets. He's fighting for his life for the gay allegations in the lawsuit. It ain't looking good, bro. The Drake beef, the Nicki breakup, gay allegation. Like, come on, bro. Like, what the nigga? Like what? Like, gee, like, I retire, bro.
Meek Mill, come here, man. Let me holler at you, Meek Mill. Hey, man, I'm yelling in this video because, shit, you like to yell on your record, so shit, I figured there's a way you're going to understand me. Nah, let me stop. Hey, what's up with this Diddy thing, Meek Mill? Hey, man, they saying something like, hey, Diddy, in some court papers, they saying that he allegedly did something with a Philadelphia rapper who used to date Nicki Minaj. Meek Mill, let me find out Diddy was your dreams and nightmares. Let me find out what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Meek? You keep putting out these tweets talking about all these people need to get at you. No, you need to get at us and tell us what's going on with that information. Why are you skipping over that? You done tweeted about 13 things today and ain't mentioned that one time, my boy. Now, I like your music. Man, Meek, I mess with you, man. You speak for the trenches. Please tell me this ain't real, man. Don't tell me that puppy juice done got on you, man. Don't tell me that, bro. Come on, man. You supposed to be a thoroughbred, man. You from Philly, man. Let me find out you done let Diddy play with you. Man, stop it, Meek, man. You need to come out with a statement. Something. Where the hell them Twitter fingers at now? You usually got something to say to everything. You real quiet about this Diddy situation. And all of a sudden, when they said that, man, I'm just thinking about that video of you in the pool with Diddy, man. It's just coming back to my head, man. It's just crazy. Meek, you got to the end of the week to say something. You gotta clear this up, big dog, because this ain't sitting well. I don't know what they're talking about, man, but you the only Philadelphia rapper that dated Nicki Minaj, man. I need answers, Meek. Come on, man. I like your music, bro. Come on, man. But just come on, man. As much gangster stuff as you be talking, don't tell me you was out there being the bottom for Diddy. You know he like to piss on people.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? He like to bring other men in the room. Don't tell me you let them dudes run a choo-choo on you, Meek. Come on now. Come on now. Don't tell me that, Meek. Come on now.
Their hand wrapped around Meek Mill's waist in such a way, I mean, in such a zesty way, that I felt like I was going, I got
right there again, man. It's pretty strange looking picture of them guys right there, to say the least. How we gonna just ignore the elephant in the room? Let me see. Blow this shit up a little bit. This little nigga right here in the middle of them, they squeezed. Both of them got their dick pressed. I'm sorry. Both of them got their male body parts pressed up against him. Like, what? Come on, man. And damn, me.
Bro, you get up, dude. Get up. I know you see all that stuff on social media. You see all that stuff they talking about you was messing with Diddy, bro. You need to get up, not you messing with. They talking about you and Diddy mess around, bro. You need to get on there and defend yourself, bro. What the hell? I know you ain't laughing though. What's funny? Why is you laughing? That ain't even nothing to be laughing about. It's saying you and Diddy is messing with each other, bro. You mad at me for laughing. You just need to go address this shit. Go clear your name, bro. Man, they just trying to bring me down. I got a song dropping tomorrow. That's all that is. I own all my masters and shit. Like, so I don't even see why you laughing at no shit like that. I'm gonna fuck with the song. I'm gonna repost that shit. But go clear your name, though. Go tell them that that's not true. You did not do none of that. That shit low vibrational, bro. Like, really, I was asleep. Then people calling me, my phone ringing, everybody blowing me up. Then I get on the internet and see this. They talking about me and Diddy was messing around, bro. They just trying to bring the black men down. Like, this is crazy. They always talking about either rappers, either gay or snitches. Bro, tell them that the shit ain't true, bro. Go let them know that that's not true. Did you do it or did you not? Like, bro, go deny the shit. Bro, I keep all my real friends, before I ever blew up, all my real friends, we still hang together, bro. All right, nigga, you still ain't said if you did it or not, bro. Was you messing with Diddy or something, nigga? Tell them that you wasn't. Bye, bro. I can't do this. I cannot do this.
Now you understand why they call me king, right?
Yes, Dad.
You get it?
Yes, Dad.
So you gonna call me that too, right?
Yes, Dad.
You ain't allowed to call me Mike.
But
You call me king, bitch.
yes, King. Oh.
Here's a blind item that is allegedly about Meek Mill and Robert Kraft. You should hear what his billionaire friends say about this talkative East Coast rapper. To him, they're his role models. To them, he is their court jester, always willing to do something.
Are you sick of having issues with your webinars, wasting tons of time on troubleshooting with attendees? If so,
Something strange for some change. And again, this is allegedly Robert Kraft and Meek Mill. And the related headline reads, Robert Kraft speaks with rapper Meek Mill on NAACP panel about anti-Semitism and racism. Mill spoke about how meaningful it was when Kraft visited him in prison and compared the experience to his trip to Poland with Kraft for the March of the Living earlier this year. New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft participated in a panel conversation on fighting anti-Semitism and racism on Sunday during the annual NAACP convention in Boston. Titled Hate Has No Home, Racism, Anti-Semitism, and Building Bridges to Fight All Hate, the conversation was moderated by Fox Sports host Joy Taylor and featured NAACP President and CEO Derek Johnson, historian Henry Louis Gates Jr., Kraft, and the rapper and activist Meek Mill.
Because you got your ass beat in tennis. You got your ass beat. Keep going. Count out loud. Count out loud. Huh? 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42. Keep going. Keep going. 7, 8, 9, 1, 2. Keep going. Keep going.
Whatever they saying he did that shit.
Best friends with Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots. Like they hang out together, they go to Celtics games together, they're on private jets together. It's so funny. If you Google, like literally Google Meek Mill, Robert Kraft. I need you to I need to hear your reaction when you see this. They're like best friends. It's like it's cool.
My pal Meek Mill, he tells us some people he likes us.
You're rocking with Robert over there. This is like my guy. I know it ain't usual, but
Yeah.
he's definitely relatable if you just talk to him like the real way.
Robert for the people.
Yeah, no, for sure. He stood up for me when I was in my situation. Like, came into jail and see me, and we started building from there, man. Keep chasing y'all dreams, doing what y'all do. You know, I'm here. You know what I do, how I do it. You ever want to tap in with me? Robert, my.
This is why I'm hot, hoes praying that I flop. I'ma keep it simple, you just don't got what I got. My price be going up like every day, and it's a lot. Wait, I'm real.
On the internet, they got me under. I'm just you could Google this stuff on TikTok. They got me like as I'm following Robert Kraft for them. They control me like puppets. This is no such thing. This is a man that cared about me at one of my worstest times where I didn't have as many resources as you think as a rapper. I say taking risks and just being more open. I don't have a religion. I'm from Philadelphia where like 90% of the community is Muslim. My mom is Christian. You know, if I've been in prison a lot of times where 90% of the prison was Muslim, it was my best benefits. I read the Quran, the Bible, I read a lot of things, but what I noticed is if I would have became Muslim or any other race, it would have separated me from my mother. So in some of my other family members, my grandmother, which is Christian, she's one of the most precious things in our family. I decided just to take a stance and believe in God so I could represent all people regardless. And that's just always been my stance as a younger person. So just be more open and take risks, I would say.
That's wonderful advice. Thank you all so much.
Well, what do you think about that one?
Meek Mill.
Damn, I think that was not gonna keep me from listening to his music. Yeah, I still rock. But as far as his personal life, well, damn. The personal life should stay, you know, in itself shouldn't be this big. This big. Yeah. This I mean, I kind of understand from like a standpoint of being in the 90s or whatever, and like being trying to be in the limelight and doing stuff, and like if you feel like you were homosexual or having those tendencies, that you were shunned upon back then. So I feel like because of that, if that was his idea of things, I don't know. Okay. That's probably why everything was like all like hidden in secrecy. Of course, with just being in whatever kind of secret society that he may or may not be a part of, just trying to keep it on the hush is more so the thing that they do anyway, right? So I think that now that it's coming out, it's kind of like it's one of those things where you kind of gotta say, are you gay or are you not gay, or are you just hella freaky into certain shit, and just say it. I mean, because of course, what we're gonna say is that, oh, these are all like rituals for the Illuminati or whatever, or for the music industry or whatever have you. And so it's like it may or may not be true, but give us something, because otherwise it's just leaving everybody to have their own idea, their own speculations. I mean, but then there's all these factual things coming out, so it's like, ooh, So that's that for my point on it. How about yourself?
Especially when people do this, it's just like know you for talking that kinds of shit, you're dealing with females, so if you bisexual, just say that. Right. So it's confusion for us, especially to your family. Hey, you bisexual, that's your faith right there. Don't let people speculate that you just hey.
Right.
And we know that you've been with females in the past. Nicki Minaj. So, it's confusing.
Right.
But this is kind of a touchy subject, so I won't say the name. They were doing some pretty wild thing.
It appears to have become a recurring pattern for individuals associated with Diddy to come forward daily, revealing unsettling revelations that increasingly ensnare him in troubles. Now, Spanky Hayes has stepped into the spotlight to disclose shocking allegations involving Diddy's actions with his girlfriends, particularly focusing on his interactions with Young Miami. So without any further ado, let's get started with what Spanky has to say. In his recent interview, Spanky shed light on the extravagant parties that Diddy frequently hosts for the glamorous celebrities in the industry. According to him, Diddy's gatherings are known for their explicit and wild nature.
He had the dopest party. If you didn't go to a Puffy party, you weren't there. You can't really talk about being there if you wasn't at Puffy's party.
According to him, he saw something really wild that he could not shake off what he saw. The images stayed vivid in his mind. According to him, this incident involved two men, to be specific. Yes, there was one girl present, but her eyes were wide open, as if in shock, emphasizing the peculiar nature of the situation.
And this was two men, to be particular, two men?
Yeah. And it was one girl there, but her eyes were this big.
Amidst the recent allegations against Diddy, there are suggestions circulating that the girl he mentioned might be none other than Young Miami. According to Spanky, there are insinuations that Diddy could have potentially subjected Miami to participate in questionable actions, drawing parallels to his past actions with Cassie.
He wasn't participating.
Correct.
So she was looking at some she wasn't sure if she should be seen.
Moreover, insiders close to Young Miami, Diddy's girlfriend, report that the city girl is currently taking a hiatus from her relationship with the individual facing allegations of criminal activities. According to a confidant of Young Miami, as revealed to Media Takeout, she recently had a conversation with Diddy, and they mutually agreed to temporarily pause their relationship.
And this is what she wrote to her. If I wanted you to blank, Diddy would have had you on your knees.
Diddy and the rapper Young Miami were initially linked in 2021, although they only publicly acknowledged their relationship in June 2022. Diddy openly confirmed their romantic involvement during an episode of Young Miami's podcast, Carisha Please. Despite being together throughout 2022, Young Miami publicly declared her single status in April 2023. However, it's worth noting that the two have been navigating an open relationship since that time.
What's going on in that relationship that 250K ain't enough?
Could see some things.
That ain't worth 250K. That's gotta be some dark shit.
So people have been speculating that this can be possible because Young might have known about Diddy's alleged explicit rituals. And presently, Sean Diddy Combs finds himself in the midst of a substantial career crisis, marked by a widely publicized legal dispute with his former girlfriend, Cassie. In the wake of recent allegations against Diddy, accusations have been pointed in his direction, particularly fueled by Cassie's explicit claims. In a series of explosive statements, Cassie accused Diddy of involvement in use, explicit activities, LGBTQ+ issues, physical assault, and rape. In a statement to The Times, Cassie expressed that after years in silence and darkness, she felt finally ready to tell my story and to speak up on behalf of myself and for the benefit of other women who face violence and assault in their relationships. A spokesperson for Sean Combs, known by various names such as Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Diddy, and Love, vehemently denied these accusations, branding them as offensive and outrageous. The representative asserted that these claims surfaced following Ventura's alleged demand for $30 million from the mogul.
And Cassie, whose real name is Cassandra Ventura, are saying tonight that the two have settled a lawsuit she filed against the mogul yesterday in Manhattan federal court.
Combs, a three-time Grammy winner, holds a prominent position as the head of an extensive business empire spanning various industries, including fashion and music. Since the establishment of Bad Boy Records in 1993, he has played a pivotal role in the hip-hop scene, collaborating closely with iconic musicians such as the Notorious Big, Mary J. Blige, and Lil' Kim. As per the lawsuit, Combs actively pursued Ventura, who at the age of 19 signed with Bad Boy and swiftly rose to fame. The legal document contends that during a gathering for her 21st birthday, Combs forcefully kissed her, immediately exerting his power and influence in a way that is now the subject of legal scrutiny.
She also says that he got physical with her and forced her to be intimate with men of the night. You know how we call women of the night?
Citing Combs' influential position as the founder of Bad Boy Records, the lawsuit details Ventura's experience, asserting that she felt pressured to yield to his advances and accept the offers of D to safeguard her career. It paints a picture of how she was lured into an opulent, fast-paced, drug-fueled lifestyle once their relationship began. Allegedly, Combs showered Ventura with extravagant gifts, including luxurious vacations, apartments in both New York and Los Angeles, and designer clothing, all while providing her with The lawsuit contends that this lavish lifestyle was deliberately designed to ensure her compliance. However, as the relationship progressed, Combs is accused of becoming increasingly controlling and abusive, with instances of physical violence such as punching, kicking, and stomping. The lawsuit also claims that he coerced Ventura into carrying his guns in her purse on multiple occasions. The legal document depicts Combs as having an uncontrollable rage, alleging that he compelled Ventura to engage in S-acts with male S-workers, documenting these encounters through photography and filming. The suit suggests that she was administered D before and during these incidents, enabling her to disassociate during these horrific encounters. Moreover, the lawsuit alleges that Ventura was a victim of SA, claiming she was coerced into participating in forced SA in multiple cities. In 2015, the legal document claims that Combs subjected Ventura to a severe beating. Witnesses, including his security guard and assistant, allegedly saw her with 2 black eyes, a burst and bruised lip, and a huge welt on her forehead, prompting them to tears. According to Ventura's allegations, she was purportedly consistently compelled to seclude herself in hotels until her bruises healed.
Says that not long after she met him in 2005, when she was only 19 years old, he began a pattern of control and abuse that included.
The lawsuit emphasizes that Combs employed his companies to exert further control over Ventura's life. Despite his alleged actions being witnessed by his loyal network, the legal document contends that they hesitated to take meaningful action to intervene or stop Mr. Combs's purported behavior. Her volatile and a partner who also owned her label and therefore held her future success in his hands had fully exerted control over every aspect of her life, the lawsuit stated. It is asserted in the lawsuit that Combs utilized the threat of additional violence and his extensive network to compel Ventura to stay in the relationship whenever she attempted to leave. In one particular instance, after Ventura briefly entered into a relationship with Kid Cudi in 2012, Combs allegedly retaliated by destroying the rapper's car. Kid Cudi has confirmed Ventura's account, stating to the New York Times, "This is all true."
Diddy threatened to blow up the rapper's Kid Cudi car in 2012 when he and Cassie were briefly linked.
In 2016, James Cruz, the president of Bad Boy Management, purportedly informed Ventura that her single would not be released unless she complied with answering phone calls, as detailed in the lawsuit. By 2018, Ventura was resolved to end the relationship. Following a dinner where she expected to discuss the matter, Combs allegedly forced his way into her home and ate her, according to the lawsuit. Subsequently, she left the home, which he had financed, returned the car he had purchased for her, and severed all ties with him. The lawsuit highlights the extensive harms and trauma endured by Ventura, necessitating intensive medical and psychological care. In pursuit of justice, the legal document states, Miss Ventura therefore seeks justice for the decade of her life that Mr. Combs took away from her with threats of violence, excessive use of D, physical and psychological A, and S slavery. The lawsuit seeks damages not only for lost wages, but also for mental pain and severe emotional distress inflicted upon Ventura during the course of her alleged decade-long ordeal.
Years in silence, and I'm finally ready to tell my story. She's speaking up on behalf of herself and for the benefit of other women who face violence and abuse in their relationship.
Cassie Ventura made her entry into the music scene around 2004, introducing a promising talent marked by a unique blend of sultry vocals and charisma. In the early stages of her career, before her association with Diddy, Cassie collaborated with producer and artist Ryan Leslie. A proficient musician, Leslie discovered Cassie and took her under his wing, signing her to his music label, Next Selection. It was under Leslie's mentorship that Cassie recorded her debut single, Me and You, a track that eventually soared to chart-topping success.
Baby, tell me if you like it. It's me and you.
Talking about Cassie's lawsuit, it also included forcing her to have S with multiple male prostitutes while he watched, masturbated, and recorded. The lawsuit refers to the alleged SE incidents as freakouts, claiming that they occurred in various hotel suites, including at the Trump International Hotel in New York City. Among the serious allegations is the accusation that Diddy engaged in ST involving Cassie, 37, directing her to male prostitutes while he observed for S pleasure. The lawsuit asserts that she was instructed to cover herself with oil and engage in S activities with multiple men, sometimes in masks and costumes.
Having sex with the male prostitutes.
They had to be for both.
If you've been in a car accident, don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead. That's what I did.
From they was in the room, right?
You're right.
It's a freak off section.
It states that the music executive, who she first met as a teenager, told her it would turn him on if he saw her with another D. He allegedly hired a man and brought him to his home in Los Angeles to engage in the S-acts with Cassie. Mr. Combs directed Miss Ventura to perform S-acts with this man while Mr. Combs watched them, the lawsuit states. He masturbated while he directed Miss Ventura and the man to do specific S-acts. The entire encounter lasted multiple days. She claimed Diddy got drunk during a freak-off around March 2016 and punched her in the face, leaving her with a black eye. Further, she stated that she attempted to leave the hotel room when he fell asleep, but he woke up and started screaming at her. Allegedly, he grabbed at her, took the glass vases from the hallway, and threw them at her, causing glass to shatter around them as she ran to the elevator to escape. Although she managed to reach her apartment, she claimed to have returned out of fear that he would become even angrier. When she returned, hotel security staff urged her to get back into a cab and go to her apartment, suggesting that they had seen the security footage showing Mr. Combs beating Miss Ventura and throwing glass at her in the hotel hallway. The lawsuit states she alleged that Diddy paid the hotel staff $50,000 for the hallway security footage from that evening. On another occasion in 2013, Diddy allegedly organized a freak-off and incurred tens of thousands of dollars in damages to the hotel. According to the lawsuit, Cassie was expected to coordinate the location and hire male S workers for these events. She was allegedly instructed to use websites and escort services to find men with large black P. The lawsuit contends that Diddy insisted on these encounters weekly, repeatedly telling her it was our thing and our secret.
Oh, she didn't want it, but Cassie, who searched for the big black, and she was searching for the big black.
Cassie asserted that these intimate encounters, referred to as freak-offs, frequently occurred in upscale hotel suites, including locations such as the Trump International Hotel in Columbus Circle, L'Hermitage Beverly Hills, the London Hotel in Los Angeles, and Intercontinental Hotels nationwide. Reportedly, Diddy's assistants played a role in organizing these events by providing baby oil and lubricants. The legal complaint states, Mr. Combs consistently supplied Miss Ventura and the S worker with significant amounts of substances before and during the FOs. Miss Ventura was allegedly administered excessive quantities of ecstasy, C, GHB, ketamine, M, and A during these encounters, inducing a state of dissociation. It became routine to receive intravenous fluids in the aftermath of an FO to recover from the substantial substances forced upon her. She claimed that Diddy would instruct her to pour substantial amounts of oil on herself, providing directions to her and the S workers. According to the lawsuit, Mr. Combs would utter statements like, "Grab that significant black D," and inquire about how it felt as he guided her performance. Diddy purportedly utilized his phone, laptop, and tablet to record the freak-offs, treating it as a personal art project and adjusting the lighting. Cassie mentioned that she deleted any photographs and videos related to the acts if they were stored on her phone. However, she alleged that Diddy informed her he retained many of them. And that's what Spanky has also claimed, that in his parties, he does the same things with other women and men.
Woo! Diddy? Of course he did.
Cassie's career took an unexpected turn in September of last year when Azealia Banks brought a new layer of controversy into the spotlight. Banks took to Twitter, expressing her frustrations and making bold claims against Diddy, alleging that he stifled Cassie's creativity and prevented her from releasing new music. In her tweets, Banks criticized Diddy, stating, "Lol, how about we boycott Diddy for ruining Ryan Leslie and Cassie? They still had hits to make, and all Diddy did was make her unhappy and never let her release any music." She further remarked, "Boycott this N for all the black artists he stole from. UN are pitiful idiots and BS politicians." While Azealia Banks' accusations lacked specific instances or tangible evidence, they triggered a broader discussion about the intricate dynamics between artists and powerful industry figures. Diddy's unquestionable influence in the music industry, particularly through his label Bad Boy Records, has propelled numerous artists to significant success. However, as suggested by Banks, such influence may come with its own set of challenges and complexities, raising questions about the impact of powerful figures on artists' creative freedom and career trajectories.
The experience of getting over it is usually pretty quick and easy if you really don't think that he's right for you anyway. Just keep it moving.
The claim that Diddy curtailed Cassie's creative expression and impeded her from releasing new music prompts crucial inquiries into the level of influence industry executives exert over an artist's artistic journey. Zooming out to a broader perspective, Cassandra Ventura, commonly known as Cassie, emerged onto the entertainment stage with a distinctive amalgamation of beauty, fashion, and music. Cassie's journey to fame has been characterized by distinctive shifts, navigating from modeling engagements to establishing herself in the realm of music.
Not always that easy, right? But like if you were paying for everything for him, or you were taking care of him, or you just didn't have any drive.
And these twists went to her case too. It is believed that Diddy has used his influence and power to pressurize Cassie to settle the suit. This is evident from his famous, powerful legal team too. One of his lawyers is John Houston, who is known for his unparalleled skills in law. John Houston has earned accolades as the best lawyer of his generation, with a commanding reputation for his trial advocacy, according to Chambers. Recognized as one of the top trial attorneys in the country, Houston has been honored as a National Trials MVP in 2022, a Lawyer of the Decade from 2010 to 2020, and twice as a California Lawyer of the Year. His achievements include the successful recovery of $5.15 billion after trial.
John Houston is a former lead prosecutor for the Enron trial of Ken Lay and Jeffrey Skilling. He is now a partner and co-chair of the Corporate Crisis and White Collar Defense Practice.
Having served as the lead prosecutor for the Enron trial of Kenneth Lay and Jeffrey Skilling, Houston is recognized for his proficiency in handling sensitive white-collar matters and investigations. Benchmark Litigation notes his focus on not only winning cases, but also avoiding reputational damage, stating that he is equally adept at managing deliberately low-profile matters, issues his clients prefer to keep out of the public eye. So isn't it natural that only John is enough to put pressure on Cassie to settle such a serious case, and ultimately he managed to get an escape? However, it was reported after that she had settled the lawsuit. But it seems that's not over for Diddy, because in a noteworthy portion of the sensational legal papers, she identified a second individual, someone named Roger Bonds, who allegedly did the same things.
So, P. Diddy's former head of security is also now speaking out. And it looks like day by day, guys, people are just speaking out.
As the security chief found himself in danger, he is now all out to speak about what actually the truth is. So let's just get started to know what he has got to say. Having served as the head of Diddy's security team for an extended period, Roger Bonds was, according to Cassie, an eyewitness to the purported A she endured at the hands of Diddy in 2009. Allegedly, the music mogul physically A her upon discovering that she was engaged in a conversation with another music manager at a Los Angeles club. Cassie claimed that Diddy's anger escalated to the point where he physically A her in the car afterward, with Roger attempting to intervene and prevent further harm. Regrettably, his attempts to stop his boss from hurting Cassie proved unsuccessful.
So Diddy's former head of security has come forth. It looks like Puffy skeletons are coming out of the closet in every single way. This is not meant to be.
The founder of Bad Boy Records has vehemently denied the accusations made against him. However, following the resolution of the initial lawsuit, he has faced 2 more allegations. Additionally, further disturbing accusations about him have either surfaced or resurfaced. In response, Roger took to Instagram, cryptically expressing his readiness to share my truth regarding the situation. Accompanied by pictures featuring himself, Diddy, and Cassie together, he conveyed his message in a video. This is not meant to be threats or snitching or anything like that against Cassie or Diddy or anyone else. This is me telling my truth as I truly remember it, for 2 reasons only. First, because I have 4 daughters, so on all dudes, my truth as I seen it, saw it, and was involved with it for years. He also added in the caption, "I'm willing to tell my truth because for so many YRS I was quiet. Nothing matters now but family." The Instagram post included a screenshot from the lawsuit identifying Bonds as an alleged witness to a specific incident in 2009. This incident relates to Cassie's claim that Diddy allegedly A her upon discovering she was in conversation with another music manager at a Los Angeles club, as reported by TMZ. It remains unknown what Roger plans to reveal, as he has not shared any additional information on the matter since posting. However, in the legal action, Cassie asserted that her former employer and ex-partner committed acts of A in addition to physical A. She detailed in the lawsuit that he exhibited a tendency towards uncontrollable rage. The legal filing further contended that Diddy had allegedly subjected Miss Ventura to frequent and severe beatings throughout the course of their relationship. Over the years that Mr. Combs and Miss Ventura physically an S, she again and again tried to escape his tight hold over her life, the lawsuit alleged. Every time she hid, Mr. Combs's vast network of corporations and affiliated entities found her, and those who worked for Mr. Combs's companies implored her to return to him. The musician vehemently denies the allegations against him, his lawyer said. Attorney Ben Braffman told, "Mr. Combs vehemently denies these offensive and outrageous allegations. For the past 6 months, Mr. Combs has been subjected to Miss Ventura's persistent demand of $30 million.
Catherine Liebarger preaches about fighting for working people, but the group Liebarger leads was found to have committed wage
under the threat of writing a damaging book about their relationship, which was unequivocally rejected as blatant blackmail. Despite withdrawing her initial threat, Miss Ventura has now resorted to filing a lawsuit riddled with baseless and outrageous lies, aiming to tarnish Mr. Combs' reputation and seeking a payday. The case filing also identified Roger Bonds, Diddy's former head of security, as a witness to the alleged A on Cassie. According to her claims, Diddy A her in the car after the two had attended the club together, and Bonds reportedly attempted to intervene. However, after his Instagram post, Bonds has not offered any further comments on the matter.
I wasn't able to stop everything because it corroborates what Cassie says. His name is Roger Bonds. In the lawsuit, Cassie does say that, somebody tried to de-escalate P. Diddy putting hands on her
Diddy's apparent involvement, especially through his head of security, amplifies his role in the unfolding situation, raising public concerns. There is a growing sense of apprehension surrounding Cassie, with people mindful of the tragic events involving Kim Porter during her marriage to Diddy. Speculation is circulating that Cassie might be at risk after speaking out against the influential mogul in the industry. Worried individuals are drawing parallels between the current situation and past events involving Kim, fostering fears that history could repeat itself for Cassie. The entertainment industry was profoundly affected by the sudden and tragic death of Kim Porter, leaving loved ones and supporters grappling with disbelief over how a seemingly healthy young woman could succumb to pneumonia. Adding to the tragedy, a significant number of people questioned the accuracy of Kim's diagnosis. Initially, her death was surrounded by uncertainty, with the first coroner's report revealing the presence of toxins in her body and an undetermined cause of death. The mysterious disappearance of the initial coroner added to the intrigue, and a subsequent coroner later attributed the cause of death to lobar pneumonia. Notably, Jaguar Wright, often recognized as a forthright commentator in the entertainment industry, succinctly captured the sentiment surrounding Kim's death.
Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide and they found toxins in her.
She subtly hinted at the possibility of certain poisons inducing symptoms similar to pneumonia, implying a connection to Diddy in some capacity in the case.
I've been told that he was the head of the snake into the investigation of the passing of Kim Porter. And not only that, y'all, he was the one who initially found something problematic.
Tuffy didn't stop at revealing the coroner's demise. His industry informants provided additional information. According to Tuffy, one of his followers sent him an email detailing that Kim Porter allegedly attempted to contact her personal doctor, but faced difficulties in doing so. This purported struggle led her to make a critical mistake, described as the most significant of her life. According to sources, after waiting in vain for her doctor's response, Kim Porter confided in the father of her daughters, who then directed her to another doctor of his choosing. Unfortunately, despite these efforts, they were unable to save her. Surprisingly, it is suggested that Kim had a premonition of the unfolding events. Allegedly, she sent a group text to her close friends saying, "He got me." However, the phone was reportedly confiscated by the security team brought by Diddy when he arrived at Kim's house after her demise. There's another layer to the suspicion surrounding Diddy's involvement in Kim Porter's death. Diddy, known for being a serial cheater, reportedly engaged in infidelity with Kim's best friend at the time, Sarah Chapman. The timing of Sarah's pregnancy coincided with Kim's, causing profound emotional distress. This trauma visibly impacted Kim's health. People are now suggesting that Kim might have hid the things that are now revealed through Cassie. One of the internet users wrote, "So disgusting and wicked. For a man that has daughters, I hope he is still going to be held accountable for all the women he A. Let him share a cell with R. Kelly." Another one added, "He settled very quickly, but my question is this. How long does Cassie have? Diddy settled very quickly and is playing the Himble card, but I call bull. He is plotting, and it's a matter of time to see how this really ends. I hope Cassie is protected properly." One more person added, "This settlement was announced exactly 3 days after the anniversary of Kim Porter's death. This was a humiliation ritual BC Diddy got out of line." Diddy faces another challenge in his personal life, this time involving his relationship with Young Miami. A close friend of Young Miami explained, "With everything going on, Young Miami is choosing to step back for now. The future is uncertain, but for the time being, both of them have decided that it's best to take a break." Young Miami is one half of the popular rap duo, the City Girls, alongside JT. The duo gained prominence after an uncredited guest appearance on Drake's hit single In My Feelings in 2018. The City Girls signed with Quality Control Music in 2017 and made their debut with the mixtape Period in 2018, followed by their first studio album, Girl Code, in the same year. Their music has produced platinum-certified US Top 40 singles, including Twerk featuring Cardi B and Act Up. The duo has continued their success with albums like City on Lock and Raw. Diddy, the acclaimed recording artist and music producer, has navigated a web of high-profile relationships throughout his illustrious career. Speculation heightened when Young Miami addressed the situation. While the City Girls rapper remained quiet online during the initial 24 hours of allegations and the subsequent settlement, it seems that she was occupied with planning a Friendsgiving celebration ahead of the holidays.
My Friendsgiving, guys. It's today on my best friend.
However, some individuals argue that Diddy's situation is more intricate due to his alleged involvement with both women and men. Despite presenting himself as a committed father and family man in public, Diddy's private life paints a contrasting image of the music producer. Numerous instances have surfaced where Diddy allegedly targeted young, heterosexual male rappers, coercing them into engaging in explicit activities, and now Spanky's claims have made these speculations even stronger. That's it for today. Until next time, goodbye.
Recording.
That was a lot. How did you feel about that? Yeah, it's not looking too good for Puffy, man. It's not looking too good. It's not looking too good.
I'm just wondering about all these accusations about him, all these allegations that I've heard, especially in the past whole week until now. I wonder if he would have still been the same big or still alive still. To me, I don't think he would be the Puffy that he is today if Big was still alive.
No, you don't think so?
I don't think so, because Big, I don't know. Big had that attitude like, we cool and everything like that. We gonna get to the top together, but we're together. But like, I don't know. It's 5 years. Just been all over the place. Not Puff anymore.
Yeah.
So I was just y'all, man, just, would Puff been the same if Big was alive, yo? No.
I don't know. No idea. Well, I'm
They're flabbergasted.
right. I'm lost for words.
Yeah.
Because we've been hearing all kind of stuff, but like now it's just like I was just flooding out and it's like, damn, like sheesh, you out here.
Like ever since the past movement, like okay, that we gonna last, but that blew over just like the J-Lo thing. But now you got this. What's going on? What you talking about? Right? Videos and services. What's going on, huh? Right.
J-Lo don't even get her stuff involved. I feel like quite certainly she probably is dealing with that too. Some kind of form of something.
Right. This is different. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's hitting different. Hey, if Big was still alive, me personally, I don't think he would get 11 years now. That's like anything like that, but I mean, the media like that is supposed to, man, it's supposed to be uplifting, man, it's supposed to be positive. You got your fans out there, man, me included, man. I'm still a Puff man because of Biggie, but come on, Puff, man. We getting too old out here, man.
What you think? Can't hear you.
It just hit different, man.
We heard all the stories over the years and stuff. So it's feeling now. Every other week or something, there's somebody else. Lady got shot in the face, all these people. It's different.
Well, it was nice tuning in with you guys and watching a couple of different random little YouTube videos. Hope you guys have a great evening, great day. Stay out there and be safe. Don't do nothing too wild, because as you can see, what happens in the dark comes to light. So I'm Diamond So Sexy, and this is
Hey, Score.
And that's
Oh no, was that in there?
And thanks for tuning in to our reaction to some random videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to be notified when we're on live or when our next video drops, hit that notification bell for notifications. All right. Till next time. Bye.